Hi! So, I'm playing this game called the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. And for those who don't know what it is, it's a first person exploration game. It's. So basically, it's the main character is called Stanley, and he discovers that his co workers in the office have mysteriously vanished. So he goes off to find answers. But there's this narrator that constantly is telling everything that Stanley's doing. But Stanley is aware. Now let's get into the video.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked
I like
for a
this game
company
because
in a
it
big
explains
building where
everything.
He was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
No.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Strange.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
What if I don't? Let's just stay like this. See how long I can. Patient and all that. It's a nice office, honestly. Very classy. Yeah, let's go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Someone
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
That's
he
all
had
they'd
simply
have to
missed
do.
a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay, switch to activity. Right. I like to cause chaos. It's fun. Interesting room. Very interesting.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
We're being told to enter left, so we enter left. We're good children.
Yet there was not a single
Good person here
either.
either.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Lol. That works. Broom closet. Mysterious.
Known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Yes.
Amazing. He
Sheer
stepped into the newly
luck.
opened passageway.
Button. This is also trippy because you can't tell if you're going up or down. It's so fun.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now? when for years it had never occurred to him. This question would not go unanswered for long.
Yeah, I'll just shut him up for a quick so I can sort the controls out. So, interact is F. Yeah, right. Good. They're alright. So
Stanley walked
spooky.
straight ahead through the large door that read Mind
Okay.
Control Facility. The lights rose on an
Ooh.
enormous room packed with television
It's very
screens.
pretty.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I could drop down, but I'm not going to. Next time, maybe. If only we could, like, sprint.
Now the monitors jumped to life. Their true nature
Where's
revealed.
427?
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Where's 427 there? Okay. There it is. There's the office. There's our office, I think. Yeah, we are 427, right? Too far away. Let's give it a view. Yeah, that looks like our office. What's in office 1? Employee fired. Interesting. So satisfying to look at.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
That one's
Had
broken.
Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Ooh,
Was this the only reason
is
he was
this?
happy with his boring
It's like an
job?
elevator
That his
thing.
emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yes.
No. He refused to
I
believe
accept
He
it.
couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control.
Stanley may not accept,
Never.
but I
It was
accept.
unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yes.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in,
Oh, we can't press the
Stanley
big
decided
red
that this
button.
machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he
5.
would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Wait, there's buttons. What's that button up there? Hang on. Do I have to press them in a certain order? So that is, I don't know what that button is, but 1, 2. Where's 3? Is it up here? I can't get up there. Where is 3? Just 1 and 2. Well, let me do anything. Aw. It's 5 there. It's 1, 2, 5. It's 1, 4, 2. Oh well.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Or we can end everyone's suffering and just stick to routine. Do we break routine or stick to routine? I like routine.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you want?
Yes.
Control?
Yes.
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Run.
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set
Oh,
to
there's
explode,
3.
eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time
5,
to
2,
shine.
1.
You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have
4.
so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes
2.
off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going. What all this
Pressed.
means, I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the
That's
machine
rude.
and set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when
So
I
that
tell it,
says
I simply let you sit there in your office forever,
5,
pushing
2,
buttons
1.
endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside.
Yeah, it's 5, 2,
or
1.
I let it burn to a
Let's get
crisp.
to 2.
I have to say this, though. This version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better.
What's the other
My
number?
goodness,
1, 4,
only
2.
34 seconds left.
1,
But I'm
4,
enjoying this so
2.
much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds,
Oh.
Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer
3
that
attempts
something in
remaining.
this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why
3.
would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
No. It says 1. Press
Stanley,
1.
You're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see
1
you
attempt
made
remaining.
humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you
Okay.
can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here.
So they
Just
gave
you
us more
being
time.
blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every
This
second of
shaking
your
is very
inevitable
annoying.
life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
Yay! The shaking ended. Okay, one more run through.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It always needs the input to be received. Let's try and get all them.
When Stanley came to a set of two
Nope.
open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I don't really want to do that, mate.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
What if I just remained in this room for a while? That'd be fun.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it. At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room, but at last he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Should I? Yeah, let's do it.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Button. I can't. It's shiny. They made it shiny. I can't resist pressing the button.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even
Oh, we could
further
jump off that.
track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
No choice but to go this way.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Oh?
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Ooh. Oh.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler.
Yay.
Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
No.
Okay. We just have to get back to, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable.
It's weird how like smart up
How
help
about,
them.
rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
No.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track,
Ooh.
Okay, from the top.
One I thought got fired. Interesting.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It's not letting me turn it off. Interesting. You could hear me clicking, right? It won't let me turn that one off. I can turn that off. Turn that off. Only those. Is this the right way? You know, like when you turn yourself around so much, you just get lost. Do I want to? Alright.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh.
Oh?
Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you
No.
move the story somewhere or...
Huh?
Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Why is there so many
It was right
doors?
here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay then, it's an adventure.
Oh
Come,
God!
Stanley, let's
No.
find the story.
No! No! This is mean! This is bullying me! It won't let me up. Okay, let me try and up here then. Okay, I want to go that door. This way. No. That looks too spooky. The maze! I love mazes. This way. Oh,
I'll
this
say
way.
it. This is the worst adventure
Ah,
I've
it's
ever been
amazing,
on. I
mate.
can promise you, there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Aww. Rude. Very rude.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Turn everything off. Save the power.
Okay, yep, it's worse.
What?
I might be remembering this
The
wrong.
fudge.
It's possible the story is back where we just came from.
Yeah,
Why
but
don't
there's
we
no
go back
doors.
the other direction and see if we missed anything.
Okay. Thank you. Can't open anything.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Okay. Oh.
Now this... Well, I'll be
What
honest, I don't
the-
recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't
Keep
think
on.
so.
Can you open this
I
door?
can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Do you remember, Stanley?
Yes.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
What?
Congratulations!
That was that easy?
You put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Yeah, I just
Some
walked
people win
around.
fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is.
Comfy.
I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Third restart. Alright.
All right.
Oh.
I've got a solution. This time, to make sure
Okay.
we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Yeah, let me just turn all the
Just follow
screens
the
off
line.
first.
How simple is that?
We have to go in a different... We haven't been in that room yet. Yeah, a line.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward,
What the...
are we implying a journey
Okay.
such that a destination
Whoa.
is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the
Sir,
nature of life itself?
Sir,
Oh,
you're
oh,
contemplating
oh.
life too
Got
much.
a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all
Good.
that.
Good.
You know what? I
OB3.
think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Keep following the path.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No.
So follow this
No,
path.
no. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell? Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Ah, I sneezed. That was a fun sneeze.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Oh, okay. Sure.
Now,
Well,
yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want the story to be?
oh no.
Go wild.
Oh no.
Use
Oh
your
no.
imagination.
Oh,
Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
getting concerned there with all those turns.
Oh no, not you again.
The path!
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from
Line.
having a role in our awesome
Yay.
new story. No
Yes.
lines or monitor rooms. Just
Yes.
don't acknowledge it.
The
It should be fine.
line. I love it. Where'd it go? Okay, went into the roof.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here,
Left,
the story
right.
is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere. It means that somewhere, the place where we're
I'm going
trying to
against the
go,
arrows.
there
I'm
must
going
be a
against the
reverse
force.
door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted
Dude,
reverse door's origin.
You're thinking too
So
much.
starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one.
But because
Another
you think
picture
it's
for
the
logic.
right one, it's
Come,
not.
Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Oh? Oh.
Hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall.
Narrator
Well,
forgets about
who
previous
consulted me?
restarts.
Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really?
So,
No,
fifth
it can't
restart's
be.
gonna happen.
I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting.
where to go
I don't
anywhere.
want to forget what's going on.
Game
I don't want to be
restarts.
trapped like this.
Going
I won't restart
follow
the game. I won't do it. I
replica-
won't do
rep-
it. I
replica.
won't do it.
Story.
And the
Oh.
timer stop.
Oh no. Oh no.
Does that mean did we
Oh.
do it? Did we
Doors.
break the cycle? The
Chair.
whatever it is that made this schedule?
Chair.
How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope
the
that's where
dance.
we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
What? I was busy dancing. Yes.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Found the input thing again. Yay.
When Stanley came to a set of two
Left.
open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was
Office.
not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Finish
Stanley
speaking.
decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
2845.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music. Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Button. Whee! So slow. Go, 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 go. Run. Speed run.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley
They're not
thought to
turning
himself.
on.
Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh yeah, I need to go to this one. Whoopsies. Whoa.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility,
Come on.
it was too
Hurry up.
horrible to believe it couldn't
Hurry
be
up.
true. Had
Do it.
Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions
Yeah, I like the
had
job.
been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Let's press buttons for like over 60 seconds each.
No.
Just hold
he
it.
refused to believe it. He couldn't
Do that all the
accept it.
time.
His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was
Yay,
unthinkable.
control.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Dude, are you okay?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating.
That was
working,
just like a
all of it
long way
monitored and
round.
commanded
A
from
long
this
cut.
very place.
So like
the
as a
cold
kid I'd
reality of his past
have
began
these
to
little
sink in,
paths
Stanley
that
decided
I'd
this
call
machinery
shortcuts,
would
but in
never
reality
again
they're
exert
just
its
long
terror.
cuts. I didn't even let him finish because we need to end this video. Ugh, God. Oh, it's not fin.
Blackness
Oh,
And a
okay.
rising chill of uncertainty.
thought it was finishing.
Was it over? Yes. He had won.
Oh,
He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking,
it's so
but
slow.
happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do,
Come on.
or how to feel.
So slow.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin,
Nice.
the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley
Was happy. Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy. Woo, I beat the game. Yay. Okay. So, yeah. That's the game. If you want a part 2, let me know. They're going to be quite longer, so I'm probably going to do like 2-3 different run-throughs per. So, yeah. If you enjoy, just let me know in the comments, react and all that. And just really let me know what you guys think. So yeah, be sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Thank you for your support.